Texas and the Texas State Fair, and for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Texas. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They get to him as he throws. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They move the tight end all over. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. That completion will take...
They're getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They're onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And to hide and a place to be tackled. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. And after the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And he surges.
A little bit of push, that's all they needed to get that first.
The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes his connection.
Didn't pick it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance. Game early.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Unloads to the wideout.
That was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's going to run it. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football.
We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to move the chains. 3rd.
Top 10 in the nation, picking up 1st downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! What a grab and go! It's way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Surprisingly, here comes the Texas offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
And he's wrestled.
On second and long, you stink, OC, or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So
Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Fighting off the defender. They'll rip off 8.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of it.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? That's what you...
Line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just get...
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run play action. They'll pass, deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great.
These are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Bounced right back to them. There's a timeout on the deal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Coming after it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first.
Statistics out there is, how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the...
Under the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like, you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Small. Finds the tight end. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running behind that left side. At the 35, he's open. A huge gain on that.
Create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Escapes trouble. Gets away. He'll pull it down. Uncorks one to the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find the Longhorns, sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he'll pick for the national leader in rushing. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. And they'll finally, from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. spins away from the defense. Slips a tackle, and he's got room.
Space, and he gets a chance to get downfield. He is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Nice.
Staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7. The punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the return man around the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. The give to the left side. And he'll make his
workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some.
They're running the ball early in this game. They're just going to keep doing it, and they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there. Primary target just can't hook up for the completion.
Off the play fake. Got his man in the middle.
Working play.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense.
He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run.
On second down after the incompletion. Trying play action. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback.
Yes, trying to slow them down as much as possible. And they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play action, because they did not bite on the play action fake at all.
They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's got great speed. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The drive here with first down to open this period. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat.
Any matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Starting to feel a little pressure. It'll be incomplete
for decision if they play the right defense, and right there, that was one of those times.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it fly.
They have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Pocket starts to collapse.
It takes time to develop, and you can tell they handed it off. They didn't really bite it too much and continue to rush the pass or get to the quarterback and put a good lick on him, Jesse, as he's throwing the football.
Just giving the quarterback another split second to throw.
It'll be a run on third and short.
For loss, they haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in. They were
throws toward the end zone. Time here, they need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. Their offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. And the defense quick. Here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. The quarterback can make a big play when he's
sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw.
It's complete. There. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. They give themselves 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. It's incomplete.
This is the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Finally run out. New set of downs after that completion. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he can't. It'll be a wrap. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
And this is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get paid for. But most importantly, David, Texas gets bragging rights for another whole year.
A whole year of bragging. And a whole year of telling OU fans, you're not as good as us. You can throw up the hook 'em horns. You can do it with pride. A lot on the line every year in the Red River Rivalry.
It may not be a crown, but it's a hat, and it is golden. In this latest edition of the Red River Rivalry, it goes to Texas. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Until next time, that'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football.